Bruce! Hey! You should take shelter! What's going on, everybody? Chad, Adler Farms. Whew. So, cool story. It's raining again. And it was actually just pouring. And I've been sitting here waiting on it to die down. And then as soon as the rain died down, they issued a wind warning. And that's where we're at now. So the day you guys are seeing this, December 13th, possibly the 14th on Facebook, but you know how it goes. There's a wind warning for the next 3 or 4 hours. And it is just ripping. I mean, look at them clouds. Bruce! Bruce! Hey! You should take shelter! So here's the thing. Everybody is still hungry. And it is, I mean, it's so, oh my goodness, man. Wait till you see all this water. So we're not gonna hide the fact that our property does this when it rains. And those of you that have been around with us since we bought this place, I don't know if you can hear that wind or not, hang on. Those of you that have been around since we bought this place, we found it in, I say we found it, the gracious previous owners reached out to us and said, hey, we've got this property you guys need to see. So that's how we came to find this place. So that was a year ago in November. We came and saw it and looked at it probably in January. And then we saw it through March and April through the truly wet season. And our property, this is what it does. You know, people have been asking how we're gonna fill this pond. We will have zero problems filling this pond. Now, whoever set this property up did do it the right way back in the day, whether it was 50 years ago or 100 years ago or whatever. All the water finds the pond. And then when it overflows in the pond, it goes to a creek behind the pond and flows towards the ranch behind us and, you know, on down the state of Oklahoma, so to speak. Anyway, the wind is ripping. I'm gonna yell, but we gotta feed because they are, yeah, they're circling. They're circling, and you can't make them wait. Well, good morning. How you doing? Huh? I know. Hey, listen, I don't control the weather, okay? But look at all this water right here. This is normal. I'm not worried about this, and it keeps moving. If you notice, as fast as the water gets here, June, it leaves, doesn't it? All right. You guys know what that means, but I got to go get it. You want to come with me? Woo. So we might want to get a railroad tie for right here just to hold this rock up here. But y'all hungry? Woo. So yeah, the pond almost looks full, but it's not. I'll show you here in a second. What's that? He's got something over there. That's as far as I can zoom in. Gather cubes. Boy. There's the pond. We'll take another look here in a second. The wind is ripping. I know, you guys are gonna have to be patient with me though, okay? I can't run, June. Hang on, we got to get in here first. Hang on, just trying to stay relatively safe here. Bruce Galloway, man. Nope, you guys, ominous. Whoop. Yep, don't you kick. I didn't make it rain, brother. Hang on, you guys can't eat these right here. Come here. Woo, come here. Come on. Come here, buddy. Come on. Those are for y'all. I don't know how you guys got down here. Man, everybody's way off this morning. Come here. Come on. Watch out. Yep. Yep. Bruce. Get these donkeys over here eating these cubes. There we go. Woo. 5 on 6. Come on, dude. Come on, buddy. Will he push her out of the way, I wonder? Hang on. Let's try something here. Hey, back up. Back up. Back up. Come on. Back up, Mom. Go over there to your sister. Go over there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Go on. There we go. Let's try this here. That made her mad, but I'm gonna dump some grain in there. Hang on. I got a hole in my right shoe. I do. There's definitely a hole. There we go. You guys can eat out of there. That's all right. Come here. Woo! Come on. Come on, cow. Hey, let your brother in there, Stingy. There we go. You guys knocked the bucket over. Doggone it. Hang on. Oh man, yeah, we definitely got a hole in the right shoe. On there, good. Whew. Alright, so they're good. They'll finish eating before the donkeys get up here. I'm pretty sure anyway. Just in case, let's close this. So I'm here. I don't mean to not spin the camera around. I thought it'd be cool for you guys to see like what I see right now. Let's go this way. Man, I'm bummed I got a hole in my right shoe. I know I do. I can feel the water coming in. I can feel it. So you can see how dry this is up here. because all the water runs down there immediately. That's why the alpacas are up here, because it's always dry. Hang on. Well, he spilled one bucket for me. That's all right. Let's get him out of here. Go on, get. And if you're wondering how he doesn't get shocked, it is on. He's just under it so quick that sometimes it gets him and he lets out a little meh and takes off running. But it's not enough to deter him, clearly. I just got a notification it's gonna start raining again. So let's go to the driveway and take the high ground back. When it does rain, the water truly does hit our property and leave as quick as it hits. You can see right here where it was flowing and now it's moved on a little bit further. See that right there? That's the last of the water from this pasture. And there is another rain coming, but it's just like 20 minutes worth. It's not going to do anything. But you can see how it all starts to just flow downhill. What days like this do offer, what they present is an opportunity to see where your water is going to go if you were to put a house out here. And I'm still pretty confident that behind that chicken coop's a really good place. I like this over here for a shop. That's not wet. Like right here. It's pretty level too. See that? Spot right out there. I don't know what the camera shows. I don't know how big or small it makes that look, but from right here to probably right here is every bit of like 100 feet. It's a massive area for a shop. Most shop at best. A good farm shop would be like 40 by 60. That's huge. Like my mom and dad's 3-car garage, that's 30 by 36. And they've got 2 full-size vehicles, 2 4-wheelers, dad's tractor. I mean, 30 by 36 is big. So over here, there's at least 100 feet by 100 feet to put a shop, and it's level. But even right here wouldn't be too bad. I'm not just being optimistic. I like it, because I was really wondering after Jared came and worked on the pond and leveled some areas what it would look like. And he didn't touch much of this up here. Well, I take that back. He did do a bunch of work up front, and there used to be hills or mounds of dirt that could hide that trailer up front. And he leveled all that out. And I'm very, very pleased. Man, look at those clouds. I'm not speeding that up. He leveled all that out, and I'm very, very pleased to say there's no large pools of water up there. So that's pretty exciting. Instead of trying to hoof it across there and get you guys to that donkey shelter with the wind ripping, I'm just gonna walk over there and I'll see you guys here in a second. Hang on. So the donkeys were in here last night. And they were in here when we pulled up. Yeah, there's a lot of water. So they weren't trying to lay down. It's not like they were trying to bed down in water. They stood in here and stayed out of the wind and stayed out of the rain. The only thing is that donkeys do need a dry place to stand. Like, you really don't want any animal standing in the water 24/7. They need high ground. So I wish we will try and move this. I will. I'm gonna look around. When I step out here, it's gonna get windy, but it's gonna get windier. But what I'm gonna do is see where there's a spot that we can move this, so when it rains, it doesn't do this. So it was pretty easy. I just stepped out, but right here is clearly a good spot if I ran it this way. I'm still very, very pleased. Let's go up here. I know it's windy, just bear with me. Let's go up here where Jared cleared and smoothed all this out. I mean, there was holes up here there were holes up here, like I said, that were so deep that you could park your truck in it. So, by the way, I found this interesting. there is another meter on this pole right there. And of course I got my camera on it, but our main meter is, you know, 400 feet that way. But I was wondering, there's some wires coming out the bottom. Now they're not attached, they're dead, but there's some wires coming out the bottom, and clearly runs right along there. So free wire. That was always kind of low. This was really low. I mean, there used to be a legit pond up here. Not even where that is, not even that. It's over there. They did a great job of mitigating that holding water, because we don't want this to hold water. I want this to grow hay. So I can tell right now, if I just graded this just a little bit, there might be a slight incline for any animal coming up to graze this field, but if we just grade that a little bit, this water will move a lot quicker, because it's flowing. All right, we're down here. It's actually west. Trying to cover that camera, guys. I'm sorry, the microphone. We're west of the, let's call it the donkey hut. And remember me telling you we have some kind of aquifer or something under here holding water. And where the spring started last year, and I know for sure because I put some rocks over here, and I know you're thinking, well, Chad, there's rocks everywhere. How do you know those are, well, come look, hang on. So I actually unearthed that one last year. I actually pulled that up, and there used to be water pooled right here, but you can see we hit it a little bit. This isn't dozer work. This was utility guys, which I didn't realize they hit it. But it used to bubble and pool up there and then run down here. And now it looks like, because this is flowing, it looks like this is where it starts now. So I guarantee if I empty that out, that'll fill back up. So pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, all that is runoff. There's like 50, 60 acres over there. There's 8 to 10 acres there. There's 50 acres over there. And it all just comes this way. Let me show you this ditch. We didn't even know this existed until Jared came out here and did the dozer work. This is a direct runoff from that 50 acres up there. So I like it, but that fills the pond. So let's keep going. It's gonna get real muddy. I did not seed any of this, because when Jared comes back with the excavator, it's gonna be pointless, because he will tear up grass. And we're not gonna let the cows over here. Now I know what you're thinking, well, yeah, you wanna hold the dirt in place, I know. But I'd rather put down some really, really good seed. I'd rather re-rake it. I'd rather basically start over in the spring versus trying to do something right now. So we wanted to focus our efforts on something for them to eat, and not so much making it look pretty over here in the pond area. But this is pretty cool. We knew when Jared did this, you know, he asked us, he said, can I bring it back this way a little bit? And of course that made the pond bigger, but it means we'll always have, at least wet weather wise, we'll always have a little creek right here. I kind of like it. Let me show you where it's flowing though. You guys won't believe the amount of runoff coming in here. Is this safe? That's probably a terrible idea. I don't think I can get down there. Hang on. We were just over there. I'll move that trash can. I'll get rid of that when I'm done right here. But you can see where it's flowing right through here. I mean, that's a gully washer. You know what I'm saying? I bet we can make it even bigger. Boy, if Wally was here, he'd have a fit about that water running. I don't see any grass seed, so that's good. Much better. Ooh, that water's cold. Man, I've always wanted to do this. I don't care how old you are. Let's see if we can make it bigger up here. I know I could go get the tractor and blaze a trail, but I like that it wiggles and zigs and zags. You know what I'm saying? Get plenty of time for reshaping things. That's pretty cool. I like it. I think what we should really do is the rocks that are all over the property, we should just kind of spread them out up and down here. Getting some kind of pipe fence or panels set up right here so that debris does not go in the pond. Because if we get a real torrential downpour, I don't want all kinds of sticks and trash and stuff like that we don't want in the pond. And if there was a panel right there, we can always come out and unclog it. And despite it being rainy and windy, it is like almost 60 degrees and the sun's coming out, so it feels pretty good out here. Just trying to make it move a little quicker, just for fun. Yeah. What else you gonna do today, right? Make it look like I worked when I get home so Ray thinks I worked hard. Yep, that'll do it. All right. So I don't know, you guys that have done this before, there's two schools of thought. Because I've been reading on the interwebs. Some guys and gals like a straight line to their pond. Others like it to kind of be pretty. I don't know, I kind of like the zigzag, but I was thinking, as much as we've got like if this is the flow to the pond, we've got water coming in from this way, water coming from this way, water coming from this way. It'd almost be better if like they all filled right here and then had a straight shot. I don't know, what do you guys think? There's water contributing right here. There should be some over there too. Where's this going? And you guys may think this is a little bit discouraging. Some people, if you've never developed land, which I've never, you know, Ray and I've never bought land and done it ourselves, but I grew up around it. This is what Mom and Dad did. You know, they had to shoot grade, they had to figure out if a house could use a slab or a foundation with stem walls and all that good stuff. This is a great rain to see what things will look like, because it's not 30 degrees. Well, if it was, it'd be almost snowing. But this is a good rain though. It's not like miserable. The sun's coming out, and it's gonna be out here in about 10 minutes. Boys and girls, I think we got some fescue coming up too. I'll show you that here in a second, hang on. Super cool. Oh, there's a big runoff right there. Where's that coming from? Here's where we're at, right at the tip of the pond. And this has always been here. This was always a little ditch that all the water from the south side of the farm comes right through here. So we knew this was here, but see how deep it is? It keeps the water from going back that way because there's another one back there. So I don't know who did this, but you know, likely a God thing, but somebody very, very wise designed this. So I'm very pleased. That's where the house is likely gonna sit, unless, you know, Ray changes her mind or something. But I'm not worried about that at all. That's not bad. Not bad. Like if this was where the house was gonna go, I'd be a little concerned because that's clearly a runoff. But this right here, those are just some low areas. So that's perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. I hear Bruce. Where's he at? Now here's where we might have some issues. So the first day I put seed down, it was like 55 and cloudy. It was a great day. The next day, we covered it up. We harrowed everything. And we covered up the seed with just a light layer of dirt, maybe like a ½ inch of dirt. And then it rained that night. So I'm hoping that the seed was able to start to germinate and take hold, because if it didn't, I would say it's gone. Now we've got some fescue, like I mentioned. I think that's what's popping up there, but that's the high part of the property. I expected that. But We'll see. I mean, it's not bad. It's not, I don't feel like it's flooded, but I'm not sure the grass is growing out here. Up here a little way. That's the old septic tank. It's crushed. If you're new here, we can't use it. Might be able to use the leach field, but we haven't checked yet. I kid you not. This is fescue. That's pretty cool. So, I don't know though, man. If it didn't come up now, I don't know if it will or not. Boy, the cows love that rainwater though. That's the tastiest water right there. Fresh rainwater. No. Whew. Man, 516 is looking so much better. Woo! Believe it or not, it's the same day. Don't judge my heart rate. I had to outrun Bruce. But it is the same exact day. So here's one remedy to keeping Bruce out of these. But I don't really want to do that. What I think I'm going to do is put a cattle panel down here. I've got one that's bent. He won't be tall enough to jump over it. And then, no. So he don't even share with his girlfriend. And then I think we'll put one across here too, just to keep him honest. But anyway, he's ridiculous. Ridiculous, Rosie. He's ridiculous. Yeah. You believe it? I know, right? I know. You make some cool noises. Do you need a drink with that? It's the only time you can pet them when they're eating. All right. Whew. Yeah, but man, you can see, well, you can't quite see from here, but all the water, I don't want to say it's virtually gone, but it is. That's how fast it's here and how fast it's gone. It's only been like 4 hours. Go on. Nope. Take your girlfriend with you. Take your girlfriend with you. Yep. No free meals. You ain't that cute. Keep going. You guys are fine. Y'all ate this morning. You're fine. Everybody's fine. Everybody's well fed. Y'all about the most well fed animals and the noisiest animals at the same time. Run to my truck. You guys, I've had some people say, man, Chad, do you really like Bruce? Like, what's the deal with him? All that good stuff. I do like Bruce. He's a lot of fun. He's got a lot of personality. And he's just doing what any animal would do. He's just trying to eat as much as possible. We got to get in here though, because they're definitely going to come try and get that bucket from me. But anyway, why are we keeping Bruce? It's twofold. We're going to early January, I'm gonna find some boar goats with Nubian influence about Bruce's size, some doelings for Bruce, and we are going to get baby Bruces, right? We've got 3 rolls of no climb 5-foot fence. They can't get their horns stuck in it, nothing like that. And I'm gonna set up a place for the doelings that we get for Bruce. And then we will baby Bruces, believe it or not. But what we'll do is we'll put Bruce in there with the doelings. We'll get like 5, maybe 6 of them. I know it's crazy to hear me talk like that, right? But we'll get like 5 or 6 doelings or does, put him in there with Bruce, let him do what he does, and then we'll take Bruce out so he can continue to free range and be with the donkeys. That way he's not harassing the females and he still gets to be Bruce and run around and do whatever Bruce wants. Anyway, that's the plan. I'm excited about it. I'm super excited because we got a ton of rain today and we got, I think, 3.5, maybe 4 days of sunshine ahead of us. It's awesome. That should make something grow. It's got to. But let's touch on that. Let me get us through the gate and then I'll check back with you guys. Hang on a second. All right, we're gonna talk about this driveway again. You're gonna hear the cows, but don't listen to them. They're not hungry. So that's where they put the meter in. We got to run the fence this way. When I showed you guys this in the last video, we had a ton, actually not a ton, we had a few people email us, but we had a lot of feedback on it. Positive, good feedback. So I want to show you more stuff so you guys have more information to work with. My next goal is to first start right here when it's dry and just start making holes for our fence posts moving all the way down. It's 330 feet that way. We got 330 feet to go that way. 660 feet total, right? What was most interesting that I showed you guys, and today's a great day to talk about it. We've got a culvert right here that's clogged, but I don't even know where the other end of it is on the other side of the property. But see this right here? See how it goes all the way down? This used to be a trench and it filled up, and this would actually keep, if I opened all this back up, like if I got an excavator and I dug this down, it would hold a lot of that water that you saw on the property today. And then what I could still do, I don't think you guys have ever been out here on the outside of the fence, I should say. What I'm planning on doing, and this was Jared's idea, he said, man, you're gonna have something that needs to come in a larger gate than your main entrance. A lot of farms have several entrances, different widths, that kind of thing. Here's one that already has a culvert. And he noticed this when he brought his dozer in. But check this out. So you can see where we're at. This is the electric fence up front that we've been talking about. And all the water goes that way. But we've got a culvert right here. So this has apparently always been a place to enter for larger vehicles. So I think what I'm gonna do is get a Mini X, dig this trench out so it'll hold more water. And then when we start doing our fence up here, I'm gonna come off of that side, come to right here, and we'll put in like a double gate, just a regular old farm gate. Now we'll put like, you know, the no climb or welded wire or something like that on it, so that way critters can't get through, because that's what we're trying to stop by using the cattle panels, is dogs basically being able to come in the front. Now yeah, they can go around, but that's field fence all the way down there, about 600 feet, same over there. If we can just keep them, you know, from getting in here, it'd be a little bit easier. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Can you tell my wheels are spinning and I'm thinking right now? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's our fence where the truck is. That's where we're just at. We're gonna come right off of there straight to here, and I'll probably put in like 2 20-foot gates, or at least 2 gates that are as wide as this culvert. I can tell you right now, that culvert's every bit of 20 feet, undoubtedly. But that's what we're gonna do, and here's why. Hang tight. All right, I can't show you too much because there's mailboxes out here, but this is the alpaca pasture, right? We're gonna dig this trench out as well. And let me zoom in here. At the top of your screen, that's my neighbor's trench that she has dug out. And that's the principle, that's the idea, that's what I want to do. her trench holds water and then it gradually trickles onto her land. Actually, technically, since the trench is deeper on that side, her trench holds water and then fills mine as mine empties. So if I make mine deeper than theirs, then maybe we'll push water to them. Yeah. That's what I think about that. Just kidding, she's a super nice lady. All right, we gotta talk about something serious. Ready? The elephant in the room. What's this title all about? My dad is less than 1,000 subscribers from 40,000. He didn't ask me to do this, but it is his birthday. So if you're not subscribed to Grandpa of Adler Farms, you need to go over there and subscribe. Let's push him all the way to 40,000 on his birthday. Let's do it. Even if it's not his birthday, when you see this video, go subscribe to him. Like if it's not his birthday tomorrow, you know what I mean? It's quite an accomplishment to hit those big numbers. He's certainly earned it. He certainly works hard. He keeps us all in check. If you watched his last video, you might learn where some of my sarcasm and quick retorts come from.
This is where the sarcasm comes in, all right? 8 to 10 seconds of my video that you don't care for, and it's the wormy dance. Of all the things I do, it's the wormy dance. Start fast forwarding right now. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, the girls! For the girls!
Just for you.
Go tell Grandpa Adler Farms happy birthday, and then go subscribe to him. I'm sorry, let's clarify. He is trying to reach 40,000 on YouTube. On Facebook, I'm not sure what he's at, but I'm gonna link both of them. Grandpa's channel, Facebook and YouTube, down in the description, okay? This video was all over the place, I feel like, but it's just been a busy day. With that said, you guys stay tuned. This Friday, I'm going to get a piece of equipment. I'm super excited about it, super excited. And the reason we need this is because we have some new animals coming to the farm in January and February, and it's not the goats. We have 2, possibly 3 animals coming for sure in January or February. So we need to go get this piece of equipment. So stay tuned. That video will be out Saturday. The one Thursday is everybody's favorite video. It's me and Adler running around the farm doing silly stuff. That'll be Thursday. Anyway, with that said, remember, get Grandpa to 40,000. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. I sincerely thank each and every single one of you guys for putting up with us and watching no matter what, especially when it's just me running around hollering at Bruce. Deuces. See y'all.